Hi everybody, welcome back to another YouTube video on the channel. I am testing out a new mic right now, so if I'm overly loud or overly quiet or it sounds a bit corrupted, please just try and bear with me as I'm testing out new ways of using my voice on videos and seeing how I can change things. But basically today, I'm just going to be working on making a quick video on how to get started on Roblox Studios, as I know lots of people want to start making the games, and I'm obviously making my game, and people want to be working on my game with me. I just want to make a quick video to explain everything you need to know. Well, a couple of things on how you need to know and how you need to do them. So the first thing we're going to work on is making a box and using the scale and the move and the rotate buttons and select to move this around. So the select button will obviously be able to just drag it about. You cannot drag this in the air though, it's only dragging it around on what you're on. Now if I go for the scale, you'll notice that this is not moving and I cannot make this a box. If you look at the top left hand corner, you'll notice next to the rotate button there is collision, contrastrients and join surfaces. You need to take collisions off, so this will now allow me to slide things in between each other, and now I can actually make my shape by using these buttons. Now, if I go to try move this and I want this floating in the sky, I can't do that. I can't lift it up into the sky. So this is where you use your move buttons. The move buttons allow you to move it in any direction, up, down, across, and down, up, and down, all that. And then you're thinking, well, I want to turn this. So that's when you comes into the rotate buttons and you can turn it or do this and do that. So now that you have a floating, very strange shape, which you could also gonna lead us on to how you now colour things. So you want to click on the select button, so you're not gonna be turning things. Then you need to just click like you would normally click something on the shape. Then in the bottom right hand corner, it should say colour, and the material. I'm gonna do a nice neon green, so I would find a nice colour that I want. I can do any colour, from the full thing. So I'm going to pick a nice, very neon green, like that. And then I'm going to use a material. I'm going to use a neon, like that. And now we have a nice neon, kind of shiny, big, strange shape that's in the sky. If I do use a scale, I can now extend parts of it and go like that. And that's how you basically make a regular shape in Roblox Studios. That is so how you would build a box or build something is something like you could basically do anything with this tool. All you have to do is press part in the top next to toolbox and you're on to basically building anything you like to. This obviously does take account that it's not a good idea when you have to use so many small parts to make such a big thing. This can cause it to be extremely laggy in game, which is when you want to start using things such as Blender, which is an extremely good modeling software that anyone can use. It's free. Also, I just want to cover it one thing. If you can now click on this and pull it down, this will lose its rotation if you now drag it about. You have to re-rotate it. I can't grab it or it'll just like go back to normal. Also, now to edit the land, you need to use the editor button, which is next to the toolbox at the top center. Then you need to go to generate or whatever you'd like to do. It's been a long time since I've done this, so you need to, if you want to like create land or anything or resize, I could probably resize, I don't know. This is all just to edit things that you've already done, but I want to edit the land. So this button would be here to grow land, which as you can see here, growing. This is if you were going to do any nice mountains in your game, which you couldn't do, like, say, just with a normal walls. You might not want, you might want to have a nice very kind of overhanging mountain. And you can obviously paint this, and it could be technically like a wave. You have to be very creative in Roblox Studios. This could be quite a long video. I'm just trying to go through things very quickly as I can. But that's what you would do. You can also add water. You would have to bring up the sea level, I think. So you can fill it all in with water. This here would be where you add your water. So I'm making a little box here. Dragging the box. Using my move. No, I'm not. Forget that. Now if I want to paint something, see what that's green. So I can now paint this entire mountain here green, which is like just full grass. Which obviously loses the effects of like the snow on the top. Brush settings down here. I can't really get very far down. You have to obviously extend it. I would like this colour to be ice, as I want to kind of make a wave. So if you did that as a nice like icy biome, you can make, say, a big nice wave, or you could make ice that could be flooding your world, getting attacked by this extremely big neon green block. So just be creative on what you want to build. Also you can erode land by using the erode tool. You can flatten, smooth things. And yeah, paint, you know that, and subtract land, so you could just totally get rid of it. Like, dig down into a big tunnel. So you could do anything, basically. How a lot of people make tunnels in games. I think every game is based on something like this. That. Then the final thing I'm going to say is, I'm going to get off that now. If you want that to stay in the air, you need to anchor that there. Or when you go into play, this will totally move. And it will fall down, and it will ruin your game. So make sure to anchor things if you want them flying. And finally, the grouping tool. As you know, if you want to highlight something on text, you would hold left and drag. Now, this is a nice union grouped thing made of different parts. If you now right click on that, it will give you an option to group and ungroup. If you ungroup, you can see all the different parts that have gone together to make this tree. Obviously, that's how you would make stuff if you wanted to make things all go together. Now I can move that, and I would have to go like that to move it all again. But if I click off, then the chance of you moving things, you want to group it all together. So then whenever you click on one part of it, you can move the full thing and, you know, extend and all that jazz. And if you look at the top left corner, you'll see a file, new, and an undo button. Use the undo button to, if you make any mistakes, obviously. Like, I'm going to get this tree back to normal, and I've got this tree. Obviously, this is still ungrouped, so I'm just going to group this together again. And that's basically the basics you need to know for Roblox Studios. If you have got any theories or questions that I've not covered in this video that you'd like to know how, I can always try and get them. So please comment if you have any questions. Also, please comment with any video ideas that you'd like to see in the future. Because I'm really stuck for ideas of what to do. Obviously, the neon owl, the snow owl giveaway on Adopt Me, I think I'm giving away about 3. Also, I've got 49 subscribers, so one more than I've got the big 50, which is half 100, which is unbelievable. So make sure you guys subscribe. If you have any more questions on Roblox Studio, make sure to just ask in the comments. I'll try and cover it for you. Anything I've missed that could be important, please comment. And thank you guys for spending the time to watch this video. It really helps out my channel. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye!